Okay, final, grand finale.
Fantastic. All right, on to sign number 7. So we are going to jump right into the poll here. So the poll question is, have you provisioned a VPC? Please select which of the following is the correct answer for you personally. Option 1 is, I do not know what a VPC is. Option 2, I do know what a VPC is, but I have not provisioned one. Option 3, yes, I have provisioned a VPC. Option 4, yes, I regularly provision VPCs. And let's take a look at the results. 100% of you, yes, I have provisioned a VPC. Excellent. Don't need to do too much educating then.
Fantastic. We are in the cloud era.
We certainly are. Nothing says cloud like a VPC.
All right, so let's talk non-VPC first. Go back to our black boxes, traditional devices, and we know all the challenges that they bring with it. And so what have the cloud guys done? And they have said, forget about the infrastructure. You have no access to the infrastructure because you don't need to look at the infrastructure. And what they've provided is a different interface, a logical network interface versus a hardware-oriented interface, and in the form of a VPC or a virtual private cloud. Of course, VPC construct is leveraged, or the nomenclature is leveraged by AWS and Google, Google Cloud. In Azure, it is appropriately referenced as vNet because it is really a unit of networking, logical networking. It simplifies, deploying L2, really subnets and L3 constructs, route tables, gateways, security groups. It's multi-tenant by definition, and each VPC can have delegated administration. So there is no, looking at hardware constructs such as devices, ports, VLANs, VRFs. None of that hardwired, hardware-oriented configuration is necessary. Now, what we did, Kate, was we went to Google Trends and said, hey, let's look at the popularity of VPC. Of course, the audience here, that's not an issue, but in general, in the world, I guess this is a US trend. What is, how well is VPC understood versus VLAN? And clearly, we see that popularity of VPC growing over the last 5 years to a crossover point now, and over the next few years, VPC is going to be the talk of the town in mainstream organizations. So how do we leverage these cloud-first principles to bring VPC on-premise? And we believe this is a fundamental shift in the way on-prem data center networks are going to be managed. Once we have VPC on-prem, now we truly have private cloud experience in the data center. And we believe this is very possible. We've seen, triple-digit customers deploy this and leverage it. And as part of a tenant-oriented configuration model, exactly like the VPC, which can also be further automated by each tenant VPC, on-prem VPC, be integrated with a variety of private cloud orchestrators, such as VMware, Kubernetes, Red Hat, Nutanix, and so on. And this can all operate on top of a cloth-based fabric that is controlled through an external controller. With this, the opportunity that we have is really when we have an existing data center, we can deploy VPCs in a brownfield environment. New data center can bring modern technologies, directly cloud-style capabilities in the data center, leveraging VPCs. The nomenclature EVPC simply represents enterprise VPC to highlight that it's an on-prem VPC. And all of this is controller managed. And certainly there is an opportunity to have a controller in the cloud to also manage VPCs in Amazon and bring visibility across the entire hybrid cloud and the ability to manage through this unified construct which VPC can become. And so we have a lot of confidence that VPC is the right unit of logical networking that should be available in every data center deployment. Now, here is another super important power of VPCs when they're deployed on-prem. So we know when we go to public cloud and deploy VPCs, we can deploy multiple VPCs. They don't interact with each other unless VPC peering is enabled, and their delegation can be through different administrators. The same thing can also be achieved today, and it is implemented in Big Switch's solution, the Cloud Fabric, which is to deploy a variety of VPCs, each integrated with its own orchestrator, and all of them can reside on the same fabric. So same physical fabric shared across multiple on-prem VPCs. You can have a VPC that automates its networking and provides visibility in Red Hat OpenShift environment, in Kubernetes environment, another one in Nutanix, another one with vSphere or vSAN or NSX. You could have another VPC with Mesosphere, DCOS, and all of these VPCs reside in the same environment. So this is great, for example, in engineering environment where you need to test an application across multiple different cloud environments. It's great for managed cloud offering, private cloud offering by managed service providers, as well as doing the CI/CD workflows of dev, test, pre-prod, and prod can all occur within the same network environment through VPCs and through software without having multiple siloed infrastructure. So we did an experiment a couple months ago. We had Network Field Day here at Big Switch, and what we said was that, hey, we will open up our live company network, and we'll give you a VPC and go ahead and configure the VPCs. And here are some tweets where the team started out with that, and they were like, man, no way this is this can happen. It certainly never happens on a traditional network. And here is a person, Kevin Myers, configuring a VPC in his own tenant environment. And here is a CLI version of the tenant VPC. And so very easy to provide delegated administration on an existing shared infrastructure to allow network teams, DevOps teams, to be very agile, bring speed, bring velocity, enable services at very rapid pace, get the network out of the way. And that's really the modern way of building networks. And we think that these 7 signs together bring tremendous transformation in networking to bring cost down, make it very low cost, make it very simple to operate, make it very, very fast to provision services, automated, and of course you get tremendous vendor choice.